My name is Halvar Olafsson, and I'm a bridge troll. Yes, I am the last living troll in New York City. The story of how I came here is interesting, I think. Or I hope it is, for your sake. I'm from a little town in Sweden called Trollhättan, which sounds ridiculous, but it's true. It's a real place. They make Volvos and Saabs there. And a lot of us Olafsson trolls call it home sweet home. We have a long history of good troll work in our family. The Olafsson clan has been defending bridges for centuries all around the world. But it's not as easy as you might think.
So they're not even going to be there? Jesus, why am I even going to this book expo? You know what, Steven? Sometimes I wonder why you're still my agent. Oh yeah? Well, it's probably because I'm out writing best-selling novels, and you sitting at home making telephone calls trying to make this movie deal happen. Out of my way. You wouldn't believe the freaks they have in this town.
I grew up wanting to be just like my father, a changeling. That's a little hard to master, but it's nothing like invisibility. I mean, that's the real trick. Nobody practices that anymore, but the best trolls could do it, for sure.
But how do you know it's real if no one does it?
Well, if you must know, my father told me, because he can still do it. Anyway, these skills of ours can come in really useful in different areas, so, you know, a lot of trolls took up other kinds of work. But the Olafssons, we always stuck to the traditional job of bridge toll collecting. You know, there's accomplishment in good old-fashioned bridge troll work. You know, and we have to keep our treasure well stocked. There's usually more gold involved, but what's a troll without his treasure hoard, right? That bridge maintenance doesn't pay for itself, you know. If you don't mind me getting philosophical here for a moment, I think it's good for people to pay tolls. It reminds them to slow down and remember that it's not just you in the world. It only takes a minute to open up your wallet and talk to the troll who makes sure you never fall into the river while you're on your way to work. My father, he's a dedicated man, very into his work and upholding the family legacy, which is good since there aren't that many of us around anymore, and it's important to keep our way of life alive. He named me Halvar, which in English means rock defender. He must have been very proud when I was born, you know, first child being a son. So I've got the weight of history and our ancestors. It's an honor, really. People have such odd ideas about trolls.
Listen,
This is my
you
bridge,
are not
and-
a troll, okay?
It's so silly. No, we don't all have one eye. We don't turn to stone when it's daylight, or dark, or whatever that one is. I may not have the traditional body type, or the voice, but I've got the intimidation factor. But Dad has always wanted more out of me.
You are not a troll!
Yeah, I left Trollhättan because of my dad. I mean, he was constantly on my case because I'm like the big deal firstborn son, right? You know, what do I get for it? You know, a couple mistakes as a kid. You know, I don't get the voice right, that gravelly troll voice you're supposed to have. You know, and that's it. We're done. I don't even get a look across the dinner table. He never respected me. You know, none of you people respect me either, you know? You can keep your goddamn automatic toll machines. You know, as if I could give a crap. Pay your toll, human! Pay your
Who
toll!
the hell do you think you are?
I'm a bridge troll. Of course, I still had my mistakes here and there. I was just starting out then. But it's been a little while now, and I have my bearings. It's a really good life, all in all. Not many trolls can say that, that's for sure. You know, I'm thinking of taking some time off, maybe head back home, see the folks, give them all a little update on how things are going stateside. After all, I am the only living troll in New York City.